Hello everyone, this is Quinzin8, and I have yet another unboxing here. Now, I know I promised I'd give you guys at least the review of the Silver Bullet by now. And fortunately, yes, I know, I have not done that yet. But I can definitely tell you guys I have built a good majority of the master grids already had showed off, so views are coming, you just gotta give me a minute. But this is probably a little hard to tell, especially seeing as I have the light's kind of dark in there. This is probably going to be one of my holy grails here, and if you can't tell, this is the RXON Unicorn Gundam Banshee. So, just to clarify this is the normal Banshee, you know, the one Marita used, and this is the one that Riddy used. So, just by looking at the size of the boxes, they're the same size. It's just the fact that the Norns is a wee bit bigger. You can make that out. There. See from like the top up, really. So this is an online exclusive, meaning this one can only be purchased online, and as a result, is extremely. Well, I'm not going to say extremely rare, but it is still pretty rare. And I think I'd say I got this for a pretty for a bargain, seeing as this thing could have been a lot more money, and it had free shipping at that. So it's just outer boxing isn't anything to brag about. I'm just gonna open this thing up if it's even possible. Could have some tape on this thing. I wonder why. The words of unboxing with one hand. Make it a tripod. All right, here we go. Alright, so straight out of the box here, you can see some of the plates here. Now, this one, it's not a gold plated, it's like a yellow molded plastic, the same kind I'm sure you'd find on the high grade. We have some nice blue effect there for the grenade launcher, or multi-launcher, whatever you call this thing. And that's going to be the stickers for the eyes there, the vents and everything else you'll find on this thing. Okay. Oh, this is more like it. This is going to be for the shield, or what's this thing's called? The XC, the Armor XC, Armor DN, something like that. Banshee always has some pretty weird names for its weapons. So this is going to be for more of the cycle frame there. Now, one thing this has up on the Unicorn is it actually has pink beam sabers, not blue, which isn't a bad thing, because I honestly wish the Unicorn's beam sabers were actually blue on the show, seeing as I find that there's way too many pink beams in the Gundam series. Like green, yellow, blue, and all that is way more rare. Only official Gundam that has blue beam sabers is the what's it called again? It's the one from the Gunpla builders. I always forget the name of it. Beginning Gundam, that's it. So a lot of these plates here are really just molded in this like not necessarily black. I mean, I guess you kind of say it's like a matte black. It's like a really dark gray. And these ones you can't really tell the difference too much, but the one on the bottom here, oh jeez, I don't know, I pointed with my pinky. This one here, it looks more like a gray. The one on top, it's a bit more of a blackish color here. So gray, black, gray, black. So I can already say that the color of these things are kind of dull. Again, there's not too many different shades of gray and black or whatever. Okay, and here we go. Actual colored version of the box art. So you can see on the background there's the Unicorn Gundam. Oh, now that's pretty funny. It's the destroy mode, but it's the red cycle frame, not the green, but it has like all the weapons on it, which is funny because they'd have to have had repainted that or something, because or used the destroy cycle frame, because if I remember right, the full armor Unicorn, it uses like different parts or something on it, so you kind of can't do that without modifying it a little, because they don't just snap on. There's like new parts to it. But me rambling aside, now, one thing I was always curious about, is this going to use a lot more of the pieces from the Banshee, or is it going to be replace a lot of them? I can't really make it out. Looks like these are for the legs or something, but I want to know if you'd be able to make the claw. I forget what that thing is called, armor BN or something like that, or VN. It's one of those. So if so, I'd be kind of a little disappointed that I even got the normal Banshee, because I could have literally just looked up on 1999 Japan and just like kind of read the instructions there and just like built it from that. But yeah, it's just explaining you got to be careful with a lot of these parts and whatnot, because you could ruin this thing if you mess it up. Then of course the Bandai explaining how to cut these off properly and showing the steps what you need to make it and whatnot. And I was never too sure. I want to say this is the normal version of the shield that it transforms into that, because I know with the normal Banshee, it gives you the parts to make the shield, and if you have the unicorn, you can pretty much follow the instructions and make the shield. So then you'd have the manga version of the Banshee, which pretty much you just get the normal Banshee, take away the armor VN and BN, and then just give it the unicorn Gundam's beam, magnum, and shield. So that's what I like about the anime version. It actually made it look a lot cooler because it has a little fin in the back here. Then it has the armor XC in DN. So, oh yeah, plus the beam, magnum, grenade launcher combo. So I don't know, it just looks a lot cooler. Just like what they did the Banshee, how they made the claw look a lot bigger and overall cooler looking. So overall, just looking at it right now, I can definitely say this uses the exact same building of the Destroy, with pretty much this being the only difference here. The little fin, rooster looking thingy. But so far, just looking at this is like almost the exact same build as the Destroy, the Destroy mode. Let me see. I mean, right now, I didn't finish the unicorn yet. I'm actually still building the legs, weapons, and the backpack, as well as the box. But after I finish that, I'll be pretty much done. Okay, so yep. Pretty much the only thing that's going to be different is the horn and then the backpack here. But one thing I just really like to go over, just in case this is everyone's first video of me. What I love about the newer master grades is, right here, if you can see, they should separate the plates here, so you know like which place you'll need for a certain part. So you can see it needs A, G, I, M, P, B, E, B, F, B, F2. So you'll be able to just get those and then separate the rest of them and put them to the side, and it just makes the building a lot more organized and overall easier. So one reason why I had to shell out the money here to get the master grade Norn is like, I really like the Norn's design. I'm actually ashamed to say that on my first look through of episode 7 of Unicorn, I didn't even notice the difference between the normal Banshee and then this Banshee. It wasn't until like I watched the episode a second time that I realized, wait a minute, it has a tail fin, it has a shield, and it has a magnum. Where the hell was my head when I was watching this thing? So after I see it that second time, I just really started to like the design and whatnot, and just really, it started to like really grow on me, you know. And so that's why I'm happy to say that I have gotten the Norn, because it took me a while to finally track this thing down, but I was able to get it from eBay, which would be your best bet. There's a lot of them that are being auctioned off and whatnot, but this one I actually was able to straight buy it for around $100 and something, and it didn't have any shipping. It was free shipping, so you know, it took about a week or two for this to finally show up, but you know, I can't argue with free shipping. So it's going to show you that right here has an extra piece you need to mount it to an action base. I want to say the unicorn is the same. Now one thing I'm hoping for is that this will actually be the right peg to put into the hand, because with the Destroy mode, this does not peg into the hand. I mean, it still holds it decently, but if you fiddle around with it too much, it's going to fall off. Now, I'm not looking forward to the decals here. This thing has a lot of decals and whatnot. The only two kits I've ever fully decaled is the Rail grade Gundam and the Master grade New Gundam. And those were a chore to do, especially the real Grail. That thing had a lot of freaking decals. So I'm really liking the whole revolving launcher there. That's what it's actually called. The DE and XC. Still can't quite tell which is which. I want to say, because that's the weird thing about this thing. The little tail fin is like the DE, and then it shows the XC. And it's like, I don't understand, what do these things do besides just make it look cool? But yeah, like I said, right now I'm in the process of building this beast. I'm nearly halfway done. Once I do, Jesus, I'm not sure if I'm gonna even want to build both of these things, or if I'm just gonna want to just build one and just kind of switch off the weapons whenever I feel like posing the other. I might end up just doing the arms, just because I feel like if I were to build this thing and connect the arms and whatnot, it probably won't be so easy to get off. So I'll just build, I don't know, maybe the Norns, and then see what I need to do with the normal Banshee, and then by the time I get to the review, I'll show off. I don't know. I might just end up building them both anyway. One thing I could say though is, you know what? I sort of wanted to hold off from getting Norn because I was hoping they'd have some sort of online exclusive one of the green Psycho Frame one. Because if you remember the end of the episode, it had the Norn Psycho Frame turned green with the Gundams, and they blocked the grips too from firing at Industrial 7. So one thing I definitely say to Bandai is, please stop being jerks. Release this darn thing as a normal Master Grade kit, and then make one with a green Psycho Frame, the online exclusive. Like, because this is a really evil thing to do. They could easily make money. Like, this thing's already overpriced. This thing is like $56 if you translate the yen to US money. This thing is like $100 and something. So why is it double the price for it getting rid of the 2 weapons and replacing it with a shield and a beam magnum? Like, it's highway robbery. But you know what? I really like the Norn, so I had to get it. But you guys are fun enough seeing if it's really worth it or not. I mean, already you're only buying it for some extra weapons and whatnot. So if you really want to, again, the normal Banshee comes with a shield. It's just like the normal Gundam. It's not the Armor XC. But at the same time, you know, it won't have the revolving magnum or anything. You'd have to kind of borrow that from a Gundam. So that's one thing I'll probably show off later on. Just the normal shield and Gundam's magnum, just so you can see like how the anime version, the manga version would look like. But I'm really rambling on here, so thank you guys for tuning in. I promise I will get my first review online very soon for the Silver Bullet. Right now I just gotta find some of the pieces. I'm not gonna lie, I lost a few of the pieces. It's just like really a hand or two, but I'm gonna get that review up in no more than a week. I promise, right hand to God, I will get that review up. Alright, thank you guys for tuning in. Have a good one.